What if everything you believed about struggle, purpose, and power was a lie? These Karl Marx quotes will change how you see the world. The history of all existing society is the history of class struggles. Workers of the world, unite. You have nothing to lose but your chains. Labor is the source of all wealth. The more the worker produces, the less he has to consume. Capital is dead labor, which lives only by sucking living labor. The ruling ideas of each era are nothing more than the ideas of its ruling class. In every revolution, there is one man with a vision. The production of too many useful things results in too many useless people. All that is solid melts into air, all that is holy is profaned. The worker becomes all the poorer the more wealth he produces. Philosophers have only interpreted the world. The point, however, is to change it. A people which oppresses another cannot itself be free. From each according to his ability, to each according to his needs. Man makes his life activity the object of his will and consciousness. To be radical is to grasp things by the root. The human essence is the ensemble of social relations. The ideas of freedom and justice become powerful when joined to the cause of the oppressed. Freedom is the recognition of necessity. The rich will do anything for the poor except get off their backs. You do not know a society by its laws, but by how it treats its workers. Hope begins when fear ends. Revolutions are the locomotives of history. The emancipation of society is the emancipation of the individual. As individuals express their life, so they are. Let the ruling classes tremble at a communist revolution. The working class is the gravedigger of capitalism. The more powerful the labor, the more alienated the laborer becomes. The worker has become a mere appendage of the machine. The first condition for the happiness of the people is the abolition of religion. Time is everything, man is nothing, he is at most times carcass. To be free is to act. To act is to transform. Social progress can be measured by the social position of the female sex. Men make their own history, but not under conditions of their own choosing. The future belongs to those who prepare for it with struggle today. Truth is born from struggle. Discipline is the strength of the oppressed. A better world is not given, it is won. Revolution is not destruction, it is reconstruction. Stand, even if you stand alone. That's where change begins. The chains you wear were forged in lies. Nothing changes until you confront the system that holds you down. To know the world, we must move it. Even in silence, the oppressed speak volumes. There is no freedom without justice. When labor becomes a commodity, humanity becomes collateral. A just society begins where exploitation ends. He who does not move does not notice his chains. Power lies in the hands of those who dare to take it. The fire of revolution starts with a single spark of truth. Struggle is not suffering, it is the seed of transformation. Every injustice tolerated is a freedom surrendered. Alienation is not merely economic, it is spiritual. The soul of a free society is found in its laborers. To change society, you must first understand what shapes your life. A better future is not written, it is built. History honors those who fought, not those who obeyed. Freedom does not descend from above, it rises from below. The greatest enemy of the truth is comfort. Without vision, revolution is blind. Without action, vision is dead. Society does not consist of individuals but expresses the sum of interrelations. Injustice anywhere is the failure of justice everywhere. The working man is the heartbeat of humanity. Every revolution begins with the mind, then the streets. There is no such thing as apolitical existence under capitalism. Let the future judge us, not the present. Hope is the weapon of the awakened. Doubt is the first act of freedom. Revolution is the will of the people made real. Capitalism carries within it the seed of its own destruction. Struggle creates clarity. Clarity creates change. Where there is oppression, there is resistance. One step of real movement is worth more than a dozen programs. Poverty is not natural, it is man-made. Class struggle is not a theory, it is a reality. A society that forgets its workers forgets its soul. Man is not free if others decide his worth. A job should not cost a man his life. The only way to escape exploitation is to dismantle the system that profits from it. Liberty cannot exist without economic justice. When we create together, we are most human. Labor builds nations, not capital. Silence in the face of injustice is complicity. The worker is not a machine. He is a maker of history. Truth doesn't fear fire. It becomes brighter in it. Those who ignore suffering protect the status quo. No transformation comes without struggle. A system that feeds the few and starves the many is not sustainable. The awakening of the people is the death of tyranny. Every chain has a key, the courage to act. Revolution is the birth cry of a new world. There is no growth without resistance. The measure of a society is how it treats the weakest. To break the chains, you must first see them. The will of the people is stronger than any empire. Where truth is banned, rebellion is sacred. There is dignity in labor and power in unity. When power is in the hands of the few, change must come from the many. History bends to those who refuse to bow. Every empire falls. Every people rise. If these words struck your soul, don't just scroll. Subscribe, like, and rise with the revolution.